Hey, all you mechanic maniacs, Hurst Quayzar here, and welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. And before we go inside and start working on our barn find, we're going to bring this back to its classic state. I did find some pieces for it, so hang on, we'll get there. I think I'm going to take the rod out. This truck, I have been testing it on the track. I cannot get this thing. It's like a level A, right? But it's a low A, so it's just getting spanked all over the track. It's just not even worth it. I'd have to get it a little higher or degrade it a little bit to get it like a high B or a high A. So I either have to build it into a high A or degrade it down to a high B, if that makes any sense to you at all. The hot rod here is a class D, which is kind of like a 169. The 200 is the highest, so it hasn't done too bad. I've done some testing with it, and I think we're going to give her a shot. So we're going to hop in here. We're going to take her to the track and see what we can do with it. Do a little gambling, shall we? We're going to see what we can do. Alright guys, I am hoping this video is finding you happy and healthy. We are going to do a championship with the rod, with the rot rad here. We're going with the D class, yeah. It's going to cost me 400 bucks. Okay, so that's not too bad. And we've got a track right off the bat. So let's go. Can I do a bet? Let's see, between the DeLorean, it's tuned, no tuned, it's got slicks. I'm gonna go with 100 on him. I'm really horrible at bets, so sport and race. I'm gonna go with the Mustang for 100 credits. What's our next one here? Ah, geez. Running vintage and race. I am going to. Oh, he's a B. Yeah, we'll go with him. It's got to be. That's got to be right. I mean, that's got to be crazy. 197 or 200. I really think the El Camino is going to take that. And between these two. I actually believe, yeah, I think the man was going to do that. All right, so let's get this party started, shall we? All right. Nothing like a race right off the bat of a video, right? Let's get this thing going, shall we? Alright, line lock engaged. Here we go. It's gonna be a close one. Oh my god. Ah, I lost it all. Jeez. Okay, I won 300 bucks. I guess I'm going to go for the betting here. Okay, so between the two here, I'm going to go with the Sentinel. Ford Bronco. Geez, the Bronco one. We'll go with the Bronco again. Lit Nissan. That's going to be it. That's a no-brainer there. Trespasser with this one. Okay. I am losing my butt. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 800 bucks I've left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna go with the off-road guy, and we'll go with the Nissan, of course. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh my gosh, the Nissan lost. What the hell? Okay, so trespasser against. I'm gonna go with the El Camino. Let's see what happens. Lost that too. Jeez, your total payout was 1,200. My total payout was 1,200 bucks. Oh, well, I guess that's not too bad, right? So $1,200. I got $1,200 out of it. Subtract the 400 for the entry race. That would give me 800 bucks. All right, so we're gonna head back to the garage. So what can we buy for 800 bucks? For our poor little hot rod. So basically we could spend 800 bucks on her. That's the way I see it anyway. I lost 400. That was the entry fee. I won 1,200. I don't know how I won 1,200. That math didn't seem to add up, but okay. Hey, if it's going to be a payout, it's going to be a payout. That's fine. All right, so let's see. What can I do for this bad boy for 400 bucks? Let's let's do some. Why don't we do some physical enhancements? How much is? Let's see. What do we got here? What size tires in the back? 16. So let's maybe a new set of rims on the back. What do you think? Or tires. So what are tires going for? Ooh, 600 bucks each. That's not gonna help. So maybe a new set of rims. Hey, there's 60, 100 bucks. Yeah, well, we could do that. So for this bad boy, I really think I want to go. You know, I really don't know actually. Didn't even think about it. But we are going to go. $40. So we're gonna go 40. We're gonna get 2 of those. These need to be a 16, right? It's a $340 credits. $340. So that leaves me with $260 to spend. All right, so let's go ahead and put her in the rack here. Okay, so we got $260 to spend. We are going to go paint these Craigers because I want them painted anyway. And we're going to go with a chrome. That's at 100 bucks. So yeah, it's going to charge me. I'm going to end up. Let's see. Let's go a little darker than that. We'll go. No, that's too dark. We'll go with a bright chrome. All right. So we're going to spend 100 bucks. $200, 540 bucks. Putting some rims and tires on the back, or putting some rims on the back of this. Not even tires. Not even tires. That's horrible. Okay, we're gonna put this in the air. I'm actually liking the whole red color of it, so I think I am going to be keeping it with the red theme. Just a matter of getting things together. But I do like these 5 spokes. So these are coming off. Now this shouldn't affect the performance whatsoever, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, because I'm curious to see if this affects the performance. If it does, I would be shocked. Because it's not like we have a weight value on these rims, so you're not actually weighing the car down more or making it any lighter. Hopefully I can win a little bit more money in the future. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and sell these bad boys off for 124, 130. So I got about 250 bucks out of that. 250 bucks? 250 bucks. What can I get for 250? Let's see here. What can I get for 250? Something in the realm of this, okay. Okay, well, first I want to see if there's any change in performance on this, just because I put new rims on it. It shouldn't, but you never know. So let's take her over to the dyno real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and start you up. So we were like at a 169, I believe, as far as a racing. Yeah, because 200 was a high D, was the max D, I think it is. Okay, so it didn't, it's at 169, so it did not affect the performance any at all. That's fine. We are going to, actually what I'm going to do is, can I do two things here. One, can I repair the coil? So I'm going to see if I can repair the coil real quick. And then see if that does anything for me. Yes, I can repair it. 13. 23. Okay, 23 bucks. So repairing some of this stuff. I want to get it. Oops, where am I at here? Oh, I gotta go out this door to the dyno. I want to get it as a high D as much as possible, but I don't want it to break into the C class yet. So we'll put the coil back on it. So, okay, we were at 169. Let's run this one more time, see what we got. Oh, still running at a 169. Alright, so that's not a big deal. That didn't improve anything at all. But that's alright. I don't want to tear into this engine too much before having to do anything. So let's see. I've spent about 25 bucks. I have 250. Let's take those wires off. I think what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and pull the plugs and see what we can get. I want to keep these plugs, definitely, for sure. Let's see. Let's go. Should I go with the racing plugs? How much are the racing spark plugs here? $25 credits each, so it's 50, 100 bucks per side. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go with 8 of these, right? That's gonna be my 200 bucks spent on this thing. So I should be right at where I've spent enough on it, right? So we're gonna put new spark plugs in this. Got a rebuilt coil. Alright, let's do a quick run on this, see what we got. One more time. Woohoo, there we go. 175. So we're getting closer to that 200. Definitely. Nice. Okay, so now we've got that down. Kind of understand that. We're going to take this bad boy out, park her in front of the garage. Alright. For right now, I think the truck is going to... I like the truck. It's not doing anything for me. I think I'm just going to get rid of it, to be honest. I may just stick it away in a corner for right now. Let's go ahead and put her in the parking area. Whoa! There it is. So we'll put her out of the way. Get her out of the parking area in front of the garage anyway. And then we'll decide what to do with it later. Like I said, I just get my I get my ass handed to me in this truck, just because of the way it is. So it's too low for an A, too high for a B. It's just nuts. All right, so back to our VW Beetle here. We have gotten the front end pretty much taken care of. I have been out looking for parts, and I did find quite a few parts here. Oh, these are. Let me go ahead and put these with the electronics. Is it spark plugs for the electronics, you think? Yeah, I guess so. So let's go ahead and stick those in the electronics. We'll keep those on hand just in case we need those, right? You never know. Back to the VW Classic. Let me grab all of the suspension stuff out of here. Rear drive axle, got a rear rim, tire, bushing, vintage tire. What is going on here? I think I've got. Okay, I think I had everything for this, but I may not have. How's that? Let's see. I do have a rim that's in good shape. Oh, I need to get rid of. Where did it? Yeah, I gotta separate one. So I did find another classic VW. So I was very happy to find that. The only thing that was on it was a tire. I couldn't use anything else on it. Then I found a second one. I think. Let's see. Do I have anything? I don't know if did I get the. Hang on. I'm losing my mind here. So the classic, no. So the one that had the tire on it had a driver's door, but the driver's door was like 18%. So yeah, it wasn't even worthwhile. I thought it was going to be worth it, and nope, it wasn't. So that kind of sucked, but that's okay. All right, tires. What kind of tires do we have here? We have. These are vintage B 160/85/15. Vintage B. So vintage B. Oh my gosh. Can't remember the numbers. I'm doing really well tonight. 160/85. 160/85. That's not even, well, it's not even, oh my gosh, that's not even, really? 160/85. So I'm going to have to go with a, jeez. Let's go with a 165/85. There we go, we got two of them. All right. Now it is a classic with the white, I think think they're both. We'll find out here in a minute. Classic white. Yeah, it's got a classic white center. Hang on. That's not what came off of it. Alright, hang on. That is not what came off of this bad boy. What is this? Okay. So let me take a quick look here. That can't be right. Vintage tire. Oh, I got the wrong tires. That's what it is. I'm a dork. I got the wrong tires. Alright, so vintage tire B, not the vintage white wall tire B. So that was stupid of me. I kind of wasted money on that. That's alright though. I'm close to $1 million, so I don't think our money is going to be too much of a problem anymore. But you know, I don't want to, you know, don't want to. Vintage tire B. There we go. 2. I need them to be 15. It's supposed to be a 160, but I have to go 165 to 180 to an 80. Right? Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that bad boy in there. 165. Oh, 85. Oh, jeez. I am just doing so well tonight. Hang on. I'm just gonna... Nope. Hang on. Let me dump these out. Okay. 160, 85. Let's do this one more time. 215. Gotta go 165. 85. There we go. Jeez, I'm a doofus. 165, 85. Now let's get rid of the 80s. Done. Done. 185, yeah. Huh, jeez. Couldn't have made that any more complicated, could I have? Jeez. This poor German VW here is just... This American working on it. The VW is like, please save me. Save me now. This American mechanic doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Alright. Start adding some pieces here. Steering knuckle. Did I not get a steering knuckle? Oh my gosh. I swear I've got some pieces in here. So let me go back in here. What did that sound about? Dang it. So take that out. Suspension and brakes. I need steering knuckle. B, I think. Was it a B? A B. Sort by name, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I need to go repair that bad boy. Okay. So I did have one. That's what it was. I threw all the parts in there just in case I was going to need them for something else later. I never knew what I was going to get myself into, to be honest with you. Some of the cars that I come across, they were just horrible. And I just didn't bother. The ones I did get out of the salvage yard, though, they were in decent shape, but I couldn't use all the parts. So when I did get some of them, some did have some parts on it. I just stripped them off and threw it in the warehouse. All right, wheel hub. So yeah, it looks like we've got this thing pretty well nailed down. Brake pads. bearing. Yep. Alright, so, oh, and tire. Brandy new tire after going through a couple of sets of tires. We kind of figured it out. Okay, brake servo. Do I have a brake servo in my inventory? No. Get rid of both these tires. Get rid of that knuckle. I put this tire on. Okay, classic. At you know, I could have tried the 165. Well, a 5 makes a whole lot of difference, I think. All right. Brakes. Do we have anything in the brake department? Need one of those. Figures I don't have one. Alright, I don't have one. So, yeah, so much for that. Okay. Wow. Alright, let me do one thing I do get screwed up on half the time is the body parts. So let me go ahead and remove all the body parts off here. Make sure we got this thing. We are going to make sure we've got all the pieces off here. We repair all these pieces and weld up. What do we have here? Anything? Body 2. Body 2. Yep, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and weld up the body. It's not in bad shape. $500, sure. Put it away. Let's repair up all the body pieces. Because this, I mean, the car's in pretty good shape. We should be able to repair all the body pieces and put it back in without an issue. That is, unless my fingers screw something up. Oh, see, just like that. That would have been tragic. I would have had to go on out and look for a VW hood. Make sure all the body parts are nice and straight, rust free. There we go. Nice and pretty. Alright, she is done. Now we have to go and buy brand new glass for it, so. So that's going to be a different trip altogether, but that's fine. We don't have that door. We don't have that part either. There we go. Yeah, we're still looking for a door, so we don't have that yet. So that's okay. I'm going to put that license plate back on it for right now. Okay. Alright, now we need... Oh, I'm missing a mirror. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Let's jump in here. I'm going to go to fresh imports. It's my VW Beetle. Let's get all the glass trim pieces. Rear window. Windshield. Okay. Now, I believe this is just... Yeah, I didn't think it was anything special on this. This is a basic bug. But with it being a classic as it is... Oh, I bought the windshield for it too. Or the side window. Don't need that. So we'll put it back in the... Let's put it in the warehouse until we need it. This window here. BW, thank you. That window. Okay, so now these two I can sell off. So I'm making a little bit of money back off of it. Not much, but maybe it's just enough sometimes. Okay, so I'm definitely going to need some bodywork pieces, that's for sure. Send this bad boy up in the air. All right, we got these. These two rims look like they're in good shape, so that's a bonus for me. I'm not out trying to track down another rim. So what do you think? With me building the hot rod up, I kind of like the way it ran around the track. I'd like to probably do a different car from what I'm doing right now, but I am pretty confident I'm going to get the hot rod up to a D class, a solid D class is what I'm looking at, and then we'll decide what to do with it from there. I am going to use the money once I get it up to definitely a good D class. I may just clean up the body parts on it and dress it up a little bit, but other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. If you guys have some ideas, please let me know. Like I said, the truck is not happening right now. In practice runs, it's just no good. It just sits in a band where it's not worth it to race it as is right now. Now I could take it apart and put some crappy pistons in it, knock down the speed. But, I mean, why? Why do that? I'd knock it down to a high B, and then I don't know what it would be. Let's take that starter out. Take transmission out. Okay. So let's take these pieces and repair all this stuff up first. Go. It seems how we're not going to be able to put this completely back together. I'm going to have to put some of the parts away in the storeroom back here until we have the engine completely rebuilt and back installed in the car. I can get most of the rear end built though. Oh, that almost got tricky. You get into a groove and you want to go hit the button. It's like that one. That one was like way back there. Ooh. That was scary. Alright, so I have those. Alright, let's see, what do I need? What do I need? Sort by name. The drums, I need brake pads. Let's go ahead and get the drums fixed up here. Or I should say the discs. We'll jump into the shop here and get 2 of those. So we'll get rid of the, well, wait a minute, we won't get rid of the old brake pads, will we? No, we'll put the brake pads in here. Where's my brake pads at now? Sort by name, come on. The old brake pads. We'll put the old brake pads in there. Suspension and brakes. We'll put those in there. Alright, let's go back in here. Suspension wise, I need the rear wishbone. Two of those. Rubber bushing, I think I need 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I need 8. So we're going to get the rubber bushings. Alright. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be a nice classic VW when I get done. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Okay, let's build our springs. There we go. Now we get pretty much, this is about as far as we can go. We can get the knuckle cover on, we get the wheel hub in. Bearing, throw the bearing in there and put, oh wait a minute, no, we cannot get the air bearing in there. Okay, so I need 2 bearings. 2 of those. 2 bearings, 2 disc brakes. Everything else cleaned up right nice, so that's good. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go to the other side. Glad these suspension pieces held up. I was afraid I was going to have to go out and buy another VW, which I'm going to have to actually. I look for pieces. I need a door and a couple of mirrors. So, yeah, that's a thing. I'll have to go to the auction house and see what I can pick up. Hopefully I can find one in the Kowalski Salvage Yard for pennies. Try not to pay top dollar for it. That's the bad thing about the salvage yard. It's all bidding. You get into bidding wars with people. Okay, so we are going to leave that as is. All right, axle. Tires. Let's get rid of the bushing. Get rid of the bushing. Get rid of the starter. Might as well get rid of the starter. Okay. So 15, 165, 85, 15. That's basically what I need, right? Right. Say 2, 15, 165, 85. I don't think 5 millimeters is gonna, is it 5 millimeters or 5 centimeters? Don't remember. Yeah, America failed on the metric system, didn't they? Now we've got those all taken care of. Now I can just start throwing some pieces back in here because we are about as far as we can with the suspension. Let's go here. VW Classic. Gotcha. Oh, there's a mirror. I didn't pick up the mirror. All that is for there. Let me grab. Didn't want that in there. Take that out. I want that mirror. Let's go back out here. Suspension and brakes. Yeah. There we go. And then we're going to sell off the tires. whopping 9 credits for that and a whopping 15 for that one. Holy smokes. I don't have any necessary parts. Oh, yeah, body parts. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I believe this belongs on you, sir, on this side. There we go. Now, come on. Yeah, that's the mirror, right? Wait a minute. What do I have here? I got the left side mirror. What? Oh, I must have taken it off of. Oh, I remember the car that I was telling you about that I had the door for, but the door was messed up. It had the mirror on it. So the mirror is repaired for the other side. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and rip the interior out. Now this is repairable, and we are just going to put it back into original state. So we're going to go to my inventory like so. Go to our interiors, open up our shopping list, TPX, seat roulette times 2, and then the steering wheel cape. Done. Now the interior will be completely done. We won't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, now to sell off these parts. Alright, the mirror I'm going to have to put back in here because I can't use it right now. That was a dork move on my part. Okay, so what's in here? We've got everything is in here. I got a drive axle B. Oh, I had to pick that. I picked that up. I don't need that. I've got 2 of them. Okay, cool. I did grab a few parts off the other VW, so alright. I think we're good. I think we're pretty good so far. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We are looking at almost 4,000, or a little over 4,000 in credit or profit. So we're doing good. We need to stick with it though. We've got to pull the engine out at this point, and then we'll probably do that and rebuild it on the next episode. But until then, thanks for watching. Hey, hit that like button down below. It really helps me out, and I will catch you guys later. Until the next time, this is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, everybody, and I'm out.